By 2028, AI agents will outnumber human sellers 10 to 1. I'm going to say that one more time. By 2028, AI agents will outnumber human sellers 10 to 1. Not might, will. Gartner stated, that's not a headline written to scare you into clicking. That's a forecast built on a trend that's already moving faster than anyone in your industry wants to admit. So let me ask you something before we go any farther. If a machine can already write the email, find the lead, run the follow-up sequence, book the meeting better than you, faster than you, cheaper than you, what exactly were you selling all these years? Was it the pitch? Or was it something the machine can't touch? Before we go deeper, quick thing. My wife and I run disruptorscode.com. We help people grow and protect money tax-free. Economy collapses, you don't lose a dime. Market goes up, it grows tax-free. Transfers tax-free to your loved ones. Your money working as hard as you do. Visit disruptorscode.com. Book a call. Email us at info@carlosinspire.com to confirm we are licensed in your state in USA. Now let's get into it. I want to take you back to Jamaica Plain, Boston in the early 2000s. My first night ever in door-to-door sales. I didn't know the streets. I didn't have the script down smooth. I definitely didn't sound like the guys who've been doing it for years. But I outsold the top rep on the team. 10 sales, my first night. I remember as if it was yesterday. I made $500 that day. It would take me several hours to make that type of money, working 2 jobs. I was so happy I was going to be able to help more people in Brazil, buy my grandma her medicine, and help others that were facing hunger. Nobody trained me to do that. There was no framework for it. I was just a kid who had nothing to go back to. As my mother back in Brazil sold clothing on the street and I sold bread on the street, just to keep us fed. I learned the lesson before I ever learned the language. Desperation, pointed in the right direction, becomes discipline. And discipline outsells talent every single time. Fast forward 20 plus years, over $1 billion in revenue generated from my clients. 8 straight years without missing quota. Ranked #1 nationally. Not because I had the best script. Everybody has the best script now. Ask any AI to write you one. It will hand you out in 4 seconds. So if it wasn't the script, what was it? Here's what nobody in enterprise or sales wants to say out loud right now. The agents aren't coming. They are already here. Right now, mid-2026, AI is writing the first email, researching the account before your rep even knows the company exists, running the outreach sequence while your whole team sleep. Gartner isn't predicting the future. They are describing what's already rolling out this quarter. By 2028, 10 AI agents for every one of you. And here's where most people get the story wrong. They think it's a jobs story. It's not. This is an identity story. Because if the thing you built your whole career on, the pitch, the close, the follow up, if that's automatable, and it is, then the question was never, will I still have a job? The real question is, who were you underneath the job? So let me ask you straight. No softening it. If the machine can already do your job better than you by 2028, who were you actually selling for all these years? Was it the commission? Or was it because being unforgettable was the only way a kid like you ever got to matter? Sit with that for a second. Because most people have never separated those two things in their entire career. Here's what I know after $1 billion of revenue generated for my clients and 8 years of never missing a number. The AI can research the account. It can't sit across from a CISO who just got blindsided by a breach and needs someone who actually been in that room before. It can write the follow-up email. It can't earn the kind of trust that makes a Fortune 500 buyer skip the RFP and just call you directly. It can automate the pitch. It cannot automate the reason you were unforgettable in the first place. The kid on that street corner in Jamaica Plain in Boston, Massachusetts, didn't have a CRM, didn't have a scraped AI wrote for him, didn't have anything except a reason bigger than the sale. That reason is the only thing in your entire career that can't be automated, outsourced, or replaced by a model running in a data center. So here's your assignment. If you are in sales, in leadership, in any seat where AI is coming for the task but not the purpose, stop protecting your process. Start protecting your reason. Because they can automate the pitch, but they can't automate the reason. Thanks for listening. And you know the drill. The days that breaks us are truly the days that makes us.